Alright, cool. Well, good Friday afternoon slash evening to everyone. Hope you're having a good one. So today on the farm we're actually doing a couple smaller slash major projects. Oh goodness, that was old cough. So one of the big goals I have is to expand the farm, but I also have to account for the fact that my drones, which you can see over there, are constantly running out every day, which means I need more of them. And yeah, I need to probably find a better, more centralized spot for them than just right outside the garage. But this is a good spot, so worst comes to worst, what I would probably do is sadly get rid of this tree, line them up and expand out like this arch a bit more, which would probably be like another 6 drones maybe? Oh hey Katie. Hey. But yeah, that might be the main plan right now. Obviously I gotta top these bad boys off because it's not raining and I'm kinda lazy. And I already put the energy in building these guys, so they might as well do their job. You get fuel. Also, that might be another side goal I have by the end of the stream, to start setting up to prepare to build some roads, because I have a big plan. Probably either I'd started at the tail end of this stream or maybe even concepted out this tail end of Sunday. But what my plan is, essentially, is to not only have this crossed over, which I already do, but build a road from there over, and then either have it go all the way down to this part, so I would just be following that river, and you know, I'd probably just honestly have it right in the middle of the river, avoid as many floaters as I can, boom, and then yeah, just go from there. And so then I'm down into the grasslands quick and easy, and then, you know, just a nice short route. But you know, that's a big project. I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to make sure my crops don't die, and also make deliveries. And let me get some more water. And that's another big part of this plan too, is I definitely have to upgrade a lot on this mech in order to be able to facilitate that, including hauling capacity, as well as just overall inventory space. So that's going to be another, not burden, but you know, another thing I have to keep in mind, and it's going to weigh on some of my decisions for stuff. That gets more, that gets more. Oh wait, what? There we go. So the drones can knock out watering the farm right now, as long as they're topped off, but they basically run out within the day. So that's like the next big hurdle again I have, is just making sure that they are able to do their job. Ideally with me just essentially coming by every once in a while to top them off. Obviously I've been neglecting doing that too, so that's, I can't be mad at the drones for running out of that. Alright. So all the drones are running. I'm gonna give them a hand. Actually, I should probably hit this one. I'm not gonna get the entire field, I'm just gonna pass through and hit the bulk of it. I don't know what happened to some of these crops. I don't remember if I had accidentally like misseeded them, like where I had one day end and like I was halfway through planting it. If that was the case, then I'm done messed up. But I definitely probably needed the seeds right away. Speaking of which, I am still working on getting more zap twig seeds, because you know, they're the new plants on the farm, which means I really don't have a lot of them. I have enough to produce obviously a couple fields worth. These guys are just grinding out yellow and sand. Oh yeah, we got plenty of sand. Great. Yeah, again, just helping out water the field. Give the drones a little bit of a hand. Not too much, though. Don't want the drones getting lazy. Alright. What's up, kitty? Not right now, your food's coming. Oh yeah, that's right, I ran out for this one. Did I run out? I'm pretty sure I did. Oh no. I'm gonna run out again.
Into the soil it goes.
Alright, so that is definitely a crop I need to focus in on again, is carrots. Which means Lola.
Take a look.
Are they on sale for you right now? Don't look like it. Yeah, no. Nope, no carrot seeds. Okay, I can still make this work. I definitely still need some other seeds from her, and I have a good bit of money, so that definitely helps out. If I remember right too, I was processing a lot of carrot seeds earlier. Let's get Zap Twig, because you know, that, again, that's a new crop, and if I can just get seeds for it, all the better. Not worried about Rabbage, Chromaze, yeah, even though I do have that big field over there, and a lot of that's going to get harvested down. Speaking of which, let's see what we have in the bags. Oh yeah, never mind, we didn't even need to worry about carrot seeds like that. Oh yeah, we're good. Alright. And then this thing just needs to constantly be producing, yeah. And these guys should be running something. Let's see, what plants do I have the most of? Oh yeah, Loom Bloom. You're just making that, guys. Because we'll need it for steel anyways. And all that really is just because I don't have coal. I mean, I do have coal, but you know, I want to do some more runs down to the Hexagon Valley before I do that again. I definitely have the copper, and tin is not a problem to get up here. Neither is straight iron, so that's another bonus. Alright.
Time for some action.
So, again, big goals is to expand this farm out, but also upgrade this mech. And what are the critters doing outside the things? Tabitha, you got to go back. Well, where's Milo? Where is Milo? Dang critters getting out. There you are. Milo.
Hello, neighbor.
You're a good little guy, but you're always causing some trouble. Oh, hey, Diane. Alright. So, let's get all this stuff harvested up. Actually, let's wait, because these should be good for like another day or two. Let's let these crops come in, harvest it all in one big swoop. That gives me an opportunity to do some peeking at the upgrades I want to get done. And there's really only a few that I want. I want to get the next tier legs if I can. I need to see the power requirements. Yeah, so right now I'm at tier 3 basically. And I can get tier 4. Oh, I can make these right now. Oh, I needed more iron parts. Okay. So I made a left leg. Hey kitty, what's up? Just a second, miss. Iron parts. Which I should be able to make handily. Let's make... Let's make 10 of them. I know it seems like a lot, but I still have other parts I need to upgrade as well. And I'm assuming that's kind of like the base component. Well, one of them, because I think it's iron frames after that. And is that other extractor thing full? I'll have to hop on the mech afterwards to take a look. We'll worry about that later. So the left leg. So we need the right leg. And again, yeah, it's iron frames that are going to be the limiting thing. Get rid of all those. Slap that on. Slap these in. And I might as well do that one. Boom. Be funny again if they could let me just take one leg out and just walk with that. And boom. So next up will be arms. And for mods, that would be the next thing to look at too, because I definitely have neglected fuel efficiency significantly. But also sprint speed. But that's only in the legs, and I already have hauling capacity up in that. But yeah, there's some options here. Okay, but definitely arms next. Where is it? There we go. We might as well just make a mission for it. So iron frames, we need 4. Because I'm doing both arms, you know. Let's see already if we can make them. Oh, we can do that. Okay, cool. I didn't need to bring the mech over. Wasting time. Alright. Left arm, right arm. Alright. Yeah. Alright, what do I do? Let's go this way. forgot about that. That's kind of funny. Yeah, you can customize the appearance of the arms a little bit here. Let me do that real quick. Alright. Yeah, something simple. Cool. Alright, so we can get another set of hauling upgrades for the arms. Which, what would that entail? Okay. And we might be able to make those again right now. I think the bronze electronics definitely. How many do we need? We need 3 because we're doing it twice. And iron. Again, oh yeah, we can do that. That should really boost the capacity of us just carrying stuff now, like, by a lot. So let's see. Let's go pick something up.
Let's skedaddle.
I know exactly what we can try and test this out on. There's some iron over there we need to get anyways. That's weak. Alright, well, get some iron and some tin mostly, but let's see how much we can pick up now. 22. Oh, yeah. We might as well just gather up this whole spot then. Just get everything together real quick. Build another couple of these. Definitely put one out in the Hexagon Valley near the coal. But before that, let's just pick up all this because 22 carrying is ridiculous now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is great. I originally was, in the back of my mind, always complaining about how the carrying capacity is kind of weak, but now, I'm good. Forget it. Might as well. I don't think this can take anymore, can it? It cannot. Well, actually, we do need the iron. So I already got a couple upgrades with the mech knocked out already. Neat. How'd you run out of fuel so quickly? Oh, that was the wrong fuel to give you. Oh well, it worked out. It's not like I can't make more of it. What is in my inventory too? Let's see. That's kind of useless, but It's usefully useless. Let's just get some of that made in bulk right now. They're going already. You're done? Nah, you're not done. They're waiting just for mutated crops to get harvested. So it might be worth it to just get on it now. And that would be probably the chromase first. There was another upgrade I wanted to see if I had. I don't know if I have it yet. But it definitely involves harvesting, so let me take a quick look there. Okay, I do have it. Steel electronics. Do I have steel like that? I don't know if I have a lot of steel. I think I have like only a couple. Like 2. Alright. Let's upgrade the harvester mode and then get to harvesting real quick here. What? Silver wire now. I definitely have silver wire. Well, silver. Alright, that should be more than enough. Sweet. That's gonna go on this guy. And so now, instead of being, I want to say it was like a +4 to the width, it's like now a plus like 8 or 6 or something like that. Basically, it's a lot wider. Makes harvesting these bigger fields a lot easier. There is an upgrade they put in, I think, for the community research. I don't know if it... Oh, I think it did get awarded out. They did a hotfix saying something about it. But basically lets you... Oh man, that was 1 pass on like half the field. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna be able to get this in 1 pass. But it like made it so that when they're wide like this, like it collects that little bit off to the side if you miss it. Which I can do, you know, I'm just enjoying how wide this thing is right now. Well, that's another tool I know I need to upgrade is the vacuum. But I'm a bit confused because there was a modification for it they gave you that lets you pull out seeds from the ground and like it just, or like crops from the ground, it just does not work. I should be able to pull these out from there. But yeah. Oh yeah, 2 passes on a field like this is perfect. Again, I just gotta have a means of picking up those far out parts, but that's it. There we go. Yeah, I still have all that chromius I need to drop off. Alright. Nothing that side. There we go. Oh, neighbor with a loud car. Great. He's gonna be cruising by later tonight, I know it. Nitrogen, so that'd be mutated. That'd be normal. There'd be high yield there. Alright. Nitrogenic. That makes high yield potassic crops. And I do need a lot more carrots. And I already have a lot of seeds for them, so that works out great. That'd also be another upgrade to get is the, I already did that one earlier, but you know, more seed shooting spots. Above that too, probably water capacity as well. Alright, so that's carrots. I might do... No, I'm not going to do 2 fields of them. At least not right across from each other. This is potassic, so it's going to make high yield. Yeah, let's do high yield then.
Can't wait to see it grow up.
All right. And this hole feels nitrogenic. I do like me some polyberries. berries. Oh, Scarecrow ate one of them shots there.
Fresh soil, neat seed.
Healed. Got in the zone. Sorry, I wasn't really thinking about that, so I got quiet there for a minute. But just thinking about what upgrades I can get with this mech, I do need to get a lot of things together. One of those also being a lot of carrot oil going. Hence why you probably see me focus on planting those guys up a lot. The main reason is because that concrete requires it as well. There's some seeds in here. Looks like it. Okay, well, we'll see. What's with the hole? Ay, ay, ay. Then I'm looking to expand this out, which might be a good idea just to like concept it a little bit. Maybe an additional 2 drones.
Now this should make things easier.
An additional 4 drones. Which originally there was already 8, so that's basically upping it by like a third. These 2 will get moved back here, which actually... Alright. I have a ridiculous amount of softwood, which is ironically something I don't really build with.
Some things you just have to do yourself.
Alright, well, let's start making some concrete real quick here. Yeah, that thing just eat all that concrete? It did. Alright, so we don't have enough carrot oil anymore. Alright, no wood. Should be its own set of problems, but we'll address that in a moment. Because we also have those trees growing in the distance, so they'll help out with that.
Let's skedaddle.
Speaking of trees in the distance, we have that over there we can literally exploit if need be. And didn't I have a wagon floating around here? Or did it get destroyed? Oh, into the day. Rush to the bed, rush to the bed.
Time for some manual labor.
Ah. Made it. I'll just do that just for the heck of it. Huh, 6-7. No, just kidding. It's day 67.
Nothing like a good night's rest. That mech of yours is looking good today. Those modifications you did yesterday really paid off.
Alright, let's check the weather station, because if I remember right, we're getting close to the end of the... Not this dry spell, but like, you know, there's going to be a point where I can take a break from having to worry about watering as much. So there's at least like 2 or 3 storms going. 2, 3, okay. So 2 more days and then that, okay. And we got the carrots ready over here, mostly. That is definitely a patch of them being mutated. I think that was a splice seed set then. Alright. I can work around that regardless. All these are almost out of water again. I'm almost out of water. Speaking of which, let me get a sip of mine. Oh, that's refreshing. That's actually a good thing to look into real quick here. There's 2 tools that I always have that... Yeah. So the vacuum and the hose I want to bring up. And I can bring them up to level 4. Okay. Steel. What would be the parts that are the vacuum or useful? Probably the range, obviously. Okay. Yeah, so I have this one, but it doesn't really work. Alright, let's see, like maybe it bugged out, so putting it in and out might fix it. Yeah, no. Alright. Alright, so next big thing is, upgrade-wise, is getting, I want to say the hose squared away. Because the vacuum is kind of important, but it's kind of a low priority too. let's see if that thing is in the mailbox. There we go. Alright, so what does that take? Also, I feel like that mod should be a feature, not a mod itself. So what I can do is get rid of one of those. I can build it right now. Ooh. Nah, not worth it. I'll cut down the size of the thing. Alright.
Let's skedaddle.
Alright, cool, let's see. Let's test it on these guys. Oh yeah, there we go. Dang it, there we go. There we go. I'll get those in a little bit. They're gonna bother me otherwise. And I'll just mosey on over to there and get everything picked up and good to go. Oh, there we go. Boop. I had one more thing to dump, or was it there? I saw mutated. No. There we go. I don't have a silo for Zap Twig? I guess I don't. I never thought of making one, that's what it was. That's something I must rectify.
It'll be useful.
Iron frame, copper wire. I'm surprised I supposedly don't have copper wire. Yeah, I was gonna say, I definitely do. That's gonna be Zap Twig. I can't believe I didn't set one up for that. Alright, well I got all the crops now, basically. I'll need to set up a silo system for their mutated varieties. I'm gonna harvest this tomorrow. A resource. Yeah, the mineral extractor. I need to have all that on me. I haven't made any Zap Twig oil. I feel like that's misleading.
Time for some action.
Alright. So I need to track down where my crystals are. I want to say they're in here. They're not. But I do need the aluminum wire in here. Only got 3. Oh. I need more than 3. Need 5 each. I don't have enough for that. If I remember right, aluminum is up there. Oh. Yeah, off on a quick little adventure. I don't know what I was debating doing. Oh yeah, I should probably be able to see what I'm doing. So yeah, if I swing up into here, I remember there being aluminum up here last time I came this way, but that was just before they did that update, so... Oh no, there's something. Yeah. Control. Okay, I hit shift just then, fat fingered that. Oh, there we go. Oh, crud. That should be fun if I just wait. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Easy now.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no! That's not fair. That's not fair. Oh my gosh. So much stuff is going on right now. I don't like any of this. Got the big monster coming. My mech's stuck up there. I can't even begin to imagine where she drops that. Let's just
get this show on the road.
do that. Oh, will it put me up high? Okay, I'm not as upset as I could have been. Alright. More rocks. Oh yeah, it's like a nice little tower of stuff now. Uh-oh. Well, it is somewhat familiar territory. Can it hurt me? Okay. How to navigate this. Okay. Let's pick up all the stuff I dropped. Alright, cool. That was a lot easier than I expected. I thought there was going to be a bit more disaster that was going to happen. Not a big fan of how that little outing ended, but, you know, it definitely could have ended a lot worse. So, count my blessings, I guess? Yeah, let's count our blessings. That's what we'll do. So this whole time I've been kind of ignoring the orders, but I know that's something I need to check out too, so after we get this load delivered, we'll take a quick look at that and see what we gotta do. Let's see the deliveries. You can definitely at least get something done, or at least be very close to getting something done. You can find where the iron parts are, and then where the yellow crystals are stored. Why do they always want so much? Alright, so that's one delivery, at least. It also means I think it's another step for us getting those more advanced drones. So, take every win you can, right? But I really do gotta hunt down where these yellow crystals are. If I was a gambling man. No. That would just be lazy. And there's no real storage like in the house like that. Not those ones. So it has to be over by the production area. There's these crates here, but... Oh! 15 for 5. Means I really only need 12. I would need 12, 9 iron parts, which I have. Alright, there somewhere. Oh my gosh, I left on the wrong thing. And then 15 aluminum wire. And since I got more aluminum now. So I got 15, 15, 15. I only needed 9, not 12. And the carrot oil, which means I need 75 of that. That's 22. That's going to be another... Oh man, what's that math? You know what? Problem solved. I was about to say I can do that math, but I just also don't want to do that math. Okay, so I can build 3 of those from the mech right now, at any time, anywhere. Which is good to know. What I might want to do now is figure... Oh, that's easy. So that might be an option. Is get in this initial geyser area and just set up the farm thing. Because it'll clear out that space and it makes a fast travel point. This is an option. Well, either way, we'll have to make our way over to it anyways. We got carrots over there that are going to be coming in.
Let's skedaddle.
The ability to build 3 more of those mineral extractors. Oh yeah, I can pick that up on the way there. If need be. Okay. Tentative plan. I could have swore I had a trailer. And like, the fact that it's gone kind of concerns me and also makes me a little annoyed. I'd have to double check my last stream to see what happened to it. I think I might have destroyed it somehow. But that'll be the next thing, is steel parts to get, you know, these guys, because they can tether together. And what do we need to make a standard one? There's one bronze part. Yeah, we'll make a standard one for now. What do I need to build the bigger extractors? That's something I did not consider. Oh, just copper and stone again. Okay, yeah, that's easy. That would be obnoxious. Also, wouldn't the battery run out? Okay. Ooh. Alright, day 67 ended pretty uneventfully, which is a good thing. Well, I mean, aside from the silver debacle that happened there.
Good morning, Sleepyhead. Perhaps we can find some use for that new building you made yesterday. Would be a shame to just leave it hanging.
Oh, that water went down the wrong way. Oh, man. Alright. So, it might be worth making sure the bots, not the bots, the drones.
Let's get this show on the road.
Gosh. Making sure those drones are squared away better. Oh, and they all need water. Part of this is a bigger quest to get those guys squared away. Actually, why don't I do that? 2 iron electronics. Should be doable, right? Let's make it 3 just to be safe. Boom. Come on. Might make another one. Ooh. that'd be cool, but oh man, now I'm really torn with decisions. Because it would be for the engine. Why would I do that? Let's do capacity. It never hurts to be able to carry more, right? Alright, cool.
Time for some action.
I wonder now if I can get this squared away easily. Oh, there we go. 250. More than enough. Let's give you some fuel. Okay, 250 might be the ideal magic volume. I mean, I say that before I build the rest of the drones, as well as, you know, finishing the job, though. What? Alright, so they're all gone again. Iron electronics and frames.
Drink up, Silver Planet.
That's actually another good question. Now I'm thinking about it. Do I have more tool range I can put in here? I'm thinking of like random upgrades that I usually take advantage of. Oh yeah, I have plenty of room in there. Not a lot of power capacity anymore. That only takes one. Bronze electronics. Okay. I need 3 bronze electronics for that, and I have 3 slots. That should be more than enough. So I'll make it twice over. Ah, it's nickel. That's what got me. Okay, I can still work with that though. Because So that's an increase of 20%. Or is it
Revved up and ready to
11%?
go.
Let's see.
Crank up, little plant.
Well, that's pretty solid, actually. Now burning through about 5 liters a shot, but you know. Alright. Yeah, this is working a lot better.
That plant's all nice and watered.
There's no plants in there yet. It's getting watered because also I don't want the Jones to waste their water, but yeah, I am going to plant something here. Okay, we got nitrogenic, which means potassic would be high yield in here. Or being mutated. What something or another. Speaking of mutated ones. Might be the mutated honey bottle, so I need phosphoric. Grinding away. You need to get going on some more stuff. Let's do carrot oil still. You don't have any wood or tin to burn, and you need coal. I mean, I have stuff to convert over. I just don't think I have the capacity to do anything with it. Well, there's a way to solve most of this, and that's just to get a couple more resources, and that's wood and coal. Coal's already on here, so let me go grab that first. Then we need some wood. That should be more than enough. Yeah, that should be more than enough. Walking back in. Get this chopped up and get some more stuff smelting. program log. There we go. Alright. Everything's pretty much squared away. I'm going to mount that little expedition over to the Hexagon Valley. Mostly because this road now kind of makes it a little easier. Ouch. Oh, at 7%. That's not good. Too fast for this rough terrain. Come on, trailer, hold out a little longer. We're almost there. And there's the copper I was thinking about picking up earlier. That's probably the easiest way to carry it too. Yeah. Oh, that's right, I left it over here. Because I had a huge haul of wood and I couldn't carry it because I had no fuel. Okay, that's what happened to that trailer. I'm gonna have to remember that when I build the Mark IIs, because I'll just tether that one together and then go and get her. Because this one can get recycled. Well, later, but right now it's coming with me to produce some coal. Well, not produce, procure. There we go. I was like, what the... That's the wrong word. Sorry, little lizard guy. I didn't need your poop there, but thank you. That was a lot of stone. I don't need stone like that. Probably accidentally walk over that at some point. Yep, just then. What's it missing? Aluminum wire. Where's the little assembler? There we go.
That'll be useful. Hope that didn't scratch the paint. Time for some manual labor. Let's skedaddle.
Okay. I need to push that smarter. Oh. Well, at least I made it across. So then what I should do is me kind of making a forward operating base, as it were, would be to set up a outpost right here. I need 4 more copper. I know exactly where to get it, but I also need to build this grinder, which also needs 4 more copper. So I guess I'm going to get copper. Just a quick second, everyone. Gotta check on something. Alright, we're all good. Sorry about that. Can I get 20? Because now I can build both of those. I can if I go a little further away. Okay, I got 19. So I really do need to decide, do I want to build the grinder here? Because then I can process everything and essentially just have to travel here every time. Oh!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Easy now.
Which is something I wouldn't mind having to do. just kind of put a little bit of adventure in it. But if I build the thing here, I can actually just like build some infrastructure to get over some of these hazards, as it were. It would be good to like secure this. It might be worth building the outpost first. And I have a limit I can put in.
Now this should make things easier.
And then that's a good question. Can I just build again? No. Oh, it's a different space. Okay. The one plus side of that being is that because they're different, I don't have to... Oh, it's just outside the space, really? Dang, that's super small. Okay, maybe in hindsight that was a bad idea. It does give me the ability to fast travel here, though, which is its own, like, perk and bonus. Because I can just upgrade stuff to get into here. What do I need for that? Yeah, it might be worth it. Let's at least set the grinder down.
That'll be useful.
Alright. So yeah, it does give me the ability just to, you know, start of the day, zip on over there, or right after everything's squared away. So I don't have to do that drive anymore. That is kind of convenient. A little cheesy, but convenient. Oh. I guess it produced all the seeds it had. Needed to all at once. So I needed 10 rabbit, 10 polyberry oil, and 10 copper wire. Also just straight copper because, you know, that's a lot. That seems reasonable. Copper wire, 10 of it. Alright. Oh, I didn't get seeds from that, but screw it. It's gonna be all mutated if I do that. That's gonna be high yield. Let's do that.
Great job.
There are a couple patches I missed. Nitrogenic. Let's do berries on this one. I'm gonna have to do a mutated crop term soon here because that was a big demand they had originally.
Can't wait to see it grow up.
Alright. Boom. Throw some fuel in there. I think it rains the next day. Oh my gosh, it finally does. This is great. That being said, there is definitely still this project I need to get going on. I'll get more red crystals from over there. And that'll be another project to get on. Nice. And I do need mutated polyberries, so I'm gonna plant some up in here. Alright, let's go to bed early today.
Morning. Hope you had a good night's sleep. The decorating you did yesterday really lit up the place. It's really beginning to feel like a home. Let's get this show on the road.
Great. Just great. Everything's grown in. Well, not everything, but the majority of stuff is grown in. Finally, this is good to go. I mean, as good as it will get. Yeah, that one upgrade, okay, finally works. So it's not leaving the stuff at the edges anymore. And now we're just going to get stuff done. Alright, let's get all this picked up and cleaned up too. That's right, I can't sprint when I'm over encumbered. I need to find a way to minimize that weight, but it's all useful stuff. I'd argue it is, and a lot of it is also just seeds, but that's... from like here down is nothing. I am carrying a lot of poop, oh my gosh. And that that could be weighing me down a little bit. Not by much, but I'm definitely carrying a lot of poop. I did not realize that. Yeah, that might be a contributor to that. So this is mostly potassic. Which would make high yield phosphoric plants, standard potassic plants. Enough for that. Also, speaking of which, let me find that real quick. Oh yeah, there we go. Actually, do we have anything that needs carrots like that? Because we have 6,000 of them. Oh my gosh. These guys need, oh, they need a bit more than I have. No one needs carrots. It's kind of cool, but no one needs carrots. That's the vibe I'm getting. Okay. Honey bottle will be the next one to start pushing. Alright, well, honey bottle, I think I have a lot of those. Oh yeah, I definitely do.
Great job.
That tool range just changes the game. Might be worth honestly upgrading this to the mark, like I want to say 4, to get it more capacity as well. You said though, you know, it's decently effective as is, especially with that range upgrade. Yep. There's this to harvest. Yeah, this will be a bit of a harvesting morning. Let's do that. And we'll plant all this back up. Actually, that might be the move, is get some mutated honey bottles in here, but there's not enough. Let me out. Why, E button? Why are you not working?
For some action.
Alright, let's see what you got, Lola. We might need some stuff from you. Mostly
Hey there.
seeds.
What will it be?
Yeah, we'll take that from you.
Catching.
Run that stuff.
Let me take that off your hands. You drive a hard bargain. I like it. You drive a hard bargain. I like it.
Okay.
Take care. Buying or selling? Make your pick.
Bought all those seeds from her. But yeah, I don't really need any of the other ones. Yeah, no, I don't need any of the other ones here.
See you.
Alright. Oh, goodness. Well, I don't have to worry about watering. I have all those guys squared away, so what I will do is travel to this one. I didn't get polyberry oil. Oh, that's irksome. And I forgot the aluminum wire. But I can make that now, finally, here. Alright, cool. So I got two things making coal now. Oh, this is perfect. I'll just wait here for a quick second. Perfect. Okay, cool. That's almost 100 coal. And I can get these three. Honestly, I don't even know if I really need this little secure force field if I just put this down as a marker. But I will go and check that stuff out. Heck yeah, more coal. I mean, it's probably not a good thing we're burning and using coal on a fresh alien planet. You know, I would have figured we would have learned that mistake on ours if the game was about us saving Earth by giving it food. Well, really the frontier. But, you know, I would have figured we would have done a bit better about, you know, burning this type of stuff. But, you know, Satisfactory taught me one thing. Coal's very useful for generating power, so even though it is a bad fuel source, it is definitely a better fuel source than just burning wood. Because at least trees will try and eat up what coal makes. At least they'll try. Makes me sound like I'm saying burn coal, but I really am not. It's bad. Am I gonna have room for all this coal? Oh, I can definitely drop this stuff. Is there a way to build that, like, disposal dumpster? Oh, yeah. Alright, so these guys are just going to be chipping away, well, grinding away, really. Which means maybe in the grand scheme, I might not even need this guy. And that should give me the polyburial to upgrade the space here. No, wrong button. Well, then yeah, now everything's in a definitely secure range. I have 3 coal nodes, and I think the aluminum node over there is now in the range, so yeah, it's like a... I don't know, not as far as I thought. At least it's in range though. Let me go get my old trailer, because I want that bad boy back. That was a alliteration where it's multiple words at the same time. Either way. I want my trailer. Oh. Well, it's already marked on the map. Yeah, I don't have to stress on it. Yeah, setting up a little outpost in the Hexagon Valley just so I can get not really ahead of exploring that area, but like when they do activate the new one, it's gonna be like definitely a good way to like have a forward base to get there. Because again, I'm all the way at the tippy top, like up here, and you know if they open up this area, that's quite a journey. So if I have something here, you know, it's at least shorter. Speaking of which, I'm surprised I haven't found any like eggs or anything like that just wandering around. Especially in these areas that I've cleaned up. I need to find some nickel. So I might be on a bit of a quest still. We'll have to cut through the forest. here and drop all this poop out of my pocket because I'm surprised it's still chilling in there. I know I can make fertilizer from it, but conceptually just that chilling in my pocket just gives me the heebie-jeebies. So I'm not going to be facilitating that. Oh my gosh. And I accidentally picked it all back up. I should have put it in the little dumpster thingy over there. Alright. It really didn't do much to help me with my carry weight though. So I can blaze a trail through the forest and kind of see that natural path there. I remember that there's something here. Then I gotta go through the forest again. Yeah, it might be the move. That's the trail. So don't tell me you got stuck. It's gonna get stuck here. I'm gonna get stuck here. Alright, so I might not be able to take that coal to the grinder. Or not copper. Because I just need to be able to cut my way through this. I'm greedy. Okay, I went really far north. Is that one of the... Oh, it is. So it does not seem like it likes moving past that. This is probably not the most ideal way to get through this jungle. I'm almost out of it, I think. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm almost out of it. Yeah, it looks like if we break away, like right up ahead, I'd say. There's one of those things, isn't there? Oh snap. Dang it. This looks like another one of them. Okay. clearing at least. Good bit of copper, so what I can do...
Some things you just have to do yourself.
Build an assembler again. Stone. 10 of it. Wrong button. Oh, that's gonna take way too long. Alright.
Time for some action.
Oh, there we go, 10. We need repair kits. Alright.
Let's get this show on the road.
It's a very interesting looking stack up there. Oh, this looks like kind of like a different type of road. Some ruins maybe? I don't see him though. Alright, well, let's see where this trail does go. Well, looks like there's something ahead. Ah, come on. Tell me you can't make it through there? Yeah, there we go. Oh, what's this? Is that an egg? A swift... Oh, the birds! I got a bird egg, nice. Oh, well, that's going in the incubator as soon as we get back. Ooh. What is... Oh, I think I found this place already. It's like a road or something like that. Huh. Stuck on the bench. Come on, don't get stuck on the scenery, you. Alright, cool. So we're in the... I want to say it's that main valley area. Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, we can sneak our way back up if we need to. But let's poke our heads around here and see what we can find. Maybe we can find a few more eggs. Definitely need nickel. I know nickel pops up here. I I am probably being a little too greedy though. Drop all this. Marker right there. That way I can come back to it and I can be a bit more mobile because I don't have to worry about the trailer. Nickel usually pops up near water if I remember right. That is one pretty view. That looks like it might be copper over there. I'll check it out though. Yeah, that's looking like copper. Yep, that's copper. This whole thing, don't I? But I could, in theory, jump over it. Like, multiple jumps, not just one big jump. I wish. I don't really need tin. I mean, like I do for like bronze production, but because there's like a bunch of tin nodes nearby, and my main base, I'm not really stressing on it like that. I did run out of suddenly was nickel. there then. Am I above it? I am. Oh! 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 I got crunched in the groin too. That was a mechanized groin crunch. That kind of hurt. I might as well. Alright, there's one last thing I want to check. Ooh. A brutal little bit of aerial action there. I definitely, in real life, would be very concussed. Yeah, I don't know exactly why I came out here. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Luckily it's raining again tomorrow. Well, I guess today. I don't know how that works when the sun's coming up already. Isn't it the next day by then? At least that's what I would say. So today it's gonna rain more. I'm just gonna head over and get my stuff and probably get on out of this area. Alright, day 70.
so, Farmer. I can't stop admiring those nice decorations you built yesterday. You've really got an eye for that kind of thing.
Hello, Swift Plume. I got one of your friends. Has an egg, I guess. Gross. Alright, so we're just gonna make our mad dash up this hill. I'm assuming there's gonna be a rock slide, because that's always been my luck. And yep, there's the rock slide. Oh wait, oh my gosh, that's where the radiant eggs have been landing? Oh my gosh. Alright, relatively speaking, I think I'm safe. Oh! Oh my gosh. The stuff I was holding saved me. Oh, the trailer's just fine. I just got disconnected. Cool. Alright, sweet. I was actually a little worried there for the trailer. Oh no! Oh no!
You all right there? Don't forget
Oh my
where you
gosh. Oh my gosh. Everything. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Get all this stuff, gather it back up together, I guess. Well, it could have been worse. I could have lost it like how I did earlier where I dropped in that, like, acid geyser, I guess. I think that trailer technically is still there. I don't know how that works. Oh my gosh, I am kind of upset with myself on that one. Alright, now I'm fully loaded. Alright, so we're just gonna make our way back home. After this, it's a pretty impressive haul. See about getting a couple more upgrades squared away, and that's gonna be really a good thing for us. I didn't expand the farm at all, and I kind of regret that. In hindsight, a lot of this was just resource gathering, but I'm going to take a look. Actually, technically I did expand the farm. I expanded it to a new little area over there, where now I can get coal, which means I can now focus a lot into steel technology, because I just have to keep producing iron, and producing iron is pretty dumb easy when you have a node so close. And I got 3 eggs. 2 of them are those rare, rare ones, and now I know exactly where they land. It's like, what the heck? I wish they landed in a better spot, but you know, I'm not going to complain about that now that I know where they're going to be. Or I guess I have a guesstimate where they're going to be. They might not land there like exactly. They might roll or something like that. Who knows? They do look like they rolled a bit. Alright, so we got to get to that orange tree over there. Oh yeah, I'm just cruising low, but let's pick up the pace. That red crystal? Yeah, it is. I was like, why does it look so weird? And kinda gotta go that way. Not even a kinda, I definitely got to. Maybe? Yeah, that's the fastest way. Fastest and the most dangerous. Love how that works. See if I can thin it out a little bit. I gotta drop all this stuff though first. That was a far off one. Can I get him? Oh, I can't get that one. Okay. That definitely helped out a lot. I can just tell from the fact that there's not that many anymore. And I'm missing one log. Oh. I don't like the shape that made. It's like a 6, but why did it do it that way? Alright. This would be where I would probably set up another bridge of sorts. But again, we can just fjord the river. Or ford it? Yeah, ford, that's what it is. A fjord is a geological feature, not a action. but fording is, which is funny. I guess putting a J there really changes it up completely. Alright, make our way past this guy. What's that? Oh, is that a seed? Oh, it is a seed. Wheat. When was I? I might have been a long time ago. I was blasting wheat there to thin out the crowd. I might need some momentum. There we go. This is after this route. Yeah, after passing through this route, we're basically in the clear. But that was another thing too. I'm probably gonna build a road that hugs this river. Oh, I didn't mean to turn on the light, but it hugs the river all the way down that way.
Time for some manual labor. Revved up and ready to
Oops.
go.
Wrong button press. You know, it happens. Why is the button to get out of the thing next to the button to move forward? Just kidding, that's me complaining. But yeah, this bridge, it was kind of more of a proof of concept, more the fact that I realized how easy it is to build these roads. And now that I realize that, it's going to be a series of projects for that, but it will be completed. Oh, it's gonna hurt.
Time for some manual labor.
There we go.
All right, let's get to work.
I forgot everything would have grown in by the time I left. Oh, are you kidding me? I just want to put my stuff up. Why, game? Why won't you let me do that? Alright. So, solid hull. We get this detached. There's a lot of coal now. Alright, so we'll leave that alone for now, but
Hopping out for some fresh air.
it means we can get set up on a couple things before we hop off here. That's definitely going to get running again. That's going to get running.
up
any
and
field
ready
that's
to
not
go.
planted up. There is not, which is a good thing. Now, with that in mind, it means I want to make a new field somewhere. And why did some of these not make it?
Can't wait to see it grow up.
And that new field is going to be... where would it be? Over this way. Yeah. I don't have the path maker. There's two things I need to get. Make a path and then make the field itself. And the path is really just kind of make sure I have like a orderly line for
Stretch your
everything.
legs, huh?
So I don't need that with the landscaper. Let's go from there.
Let's get this show on the road.
Alright, so we're going to follow this path out. It looks like it's a little crooked too, honestly. Stick with this path and just go out. Yeah, that's the boring part, honestly. But what we will do is set up a patch here. Actually, maybe even right there. Nah. Actually, that kind of makes it more interesting because it'll be like right next to the water. We'll cut it off a little bit before then. Let's go 2 more passes. And now we're looking a little iffy, but nothing too crazy. It always happens when you set a new patch. That's not too bad, looking at it from a distance.
Time for some manual labor.
So I come out with this bad boy, erase that, boom, boom. Okay, perfect. Want to put out your first run? Let's do polar berries.
Fresh soil, neat seed.
Ah, the hill blocks the shots. Good to know. So then there's that patch there. These trees are going to get cleared out, so this is going to get pushed back. Because this patch is going to keep growing. Dang. That log messed me up. Let's just remove it. Alright. Yeah, sorry, I got in a little bit of a zone there. Alright. That's pretty much set up. We'll do a little bit of a field adjustment here manually.
Don't forget where you parked it.
Use this little outlier here. Honestly, this whole little set. Oh man. Means I'll have to hit it with the path thing again, but that won't be too bad. That'll be like end of the day. Well, that's like end of the day tomorrow, or Sunday, not tomorrow. Alright, just about there. This is going to get expanded out. This is all phosphoric still. So this might be another prime spot for some Oliberry or something like that. No, it's not all the way set up though. There we go. This is the biggest patch on this side. I think is about the same size as the one behind the mech shed. About is keyword.
Into the soil it
I don't
goes.
even know if we have enough seeds for this. Sweet. And this one is going to be Polyberry because I need the mutants. Oh, I already planted it up. Alright, cool. Well, that's a pretty solid way to, I would say, to consider the end of this session here. We got a lot of stuff harvested. We only really did one delivery, but everything's pretty much good to go to get harvested at the start. We upgraded our harvesting. As a matter of fact, let's see. There might be a way to upgrade it a little bit more, but we just aren't even noticing it yet. Iron electronics. Because I might be able to return it to that original super wide size now that I'm not worried about the things popping out off from the side. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's get that crafted real quick. And then we'll probably hop on off here. Build Plow Mark II. Oh, I need the harvester. Dang it. Well, can I make any mods with that? Not really. Alright, well. Mistakes were made. You live and you learn. What's the weather looking like before we hop off? So 2 days will be normal, then we got 2 more rainy days. Alright. Well, this is a good spot to, I would say, to hop on off and leave you guys. I'm gonna head to the game's bed, and I might head to bed myself in real life, so we'll go ahead and call it a day. Hope you guys have a good one. Just have a good, safe week. I'll see you guys Sunday, and then we'll just kind of continue on from there. Main goal at this point will be not only expanding the farm a bit more, but meeting those shipment goals. Oh wait, oh my goodness, I forgot. We have an egg we can toss in there. Let's get that going as well before we hop off. Gotta run all the way over here because I don't want to build it close. And let's throw in a rare egg. Take 5 days. We'll probably build more incubators, honestly, because 5 days is a long time. Alrighty. Well, again, hope you guys have a good one out there. Catch you Sunday. And yeah, stay safe out there. stay hydrated, and that's really it. Peace. Oh wait. Let me do that. And then we'll start the day off right in the morning. Peace.